This week, the fellas went live for the first time.
How could I make this episode, this live podcast special?
And Proddy remembered this.
So if we go exclusive, we'll both get a fella's tattoo.
And the penny drops.
Today will be the day that we do something quite special.
And this live podcast is the night that it happens.
Welcome back to the Fellas Studios vlogs, where we take you behind the scenes and show you what actually happens at a podcast production company run by two YouTubers.
It gives us a spare there instead of dead space here. There was nothing here.
Because on paper it looks smaller than it is, but now you're here, it's much bigger.
It is big, especially with the walls in now, like you can start to sort of see it taking shape. So work is well underway. So it's a bit of a Jenga puzzle, trying to fit everything, what goes where. You got to think and have consideration of what shows film when, space, size, and what can go in certain places. There may be a bit of a spillover into the second floor, and obviously we need to also make room for new shows and new sets that are going to come in. There's the west, east and central room, and basically shows will be, sort of as they are now in the studios, but in a much better setting. It's standing potentially between Chloe and Dad v Girls. Dad v Girls definitely. We're just working out the set space for if Chloe can also fit in here. She was originally down at that end of the room. The way her set opens up, I think she'd actually fit right there, so we're just trying to work that out.
What's behind the wall currently? What's going to go in that part of the room?
So that is the club. We've got a brand new set which is in there right now. Don't know if we can show them. Are we showing them that?
We can't see that.
We can't show you that. Not
but
right
next
now.
week.
Next week, yeah. The club's brand new set is in there. Probably not my bag. Rufus, low IQ and space for a brand new show. And now we've got to also work out the networking, the office fit out, and it's not going to be by any means an easy process, and it's still going to take another couple of months or so, but you'll probably start to see in the vlog a lot more as things gradually keep going over. But yeah, it's all underway and it actually looks really good.
We're definitely going to be spending some money.
Yeah, so Elliot told me when we were here that he didn't want to spend any more money.
Apparently we do. We need to make it nice, even though I think this is nice enough. And I don't want to spend any more money.
We definitely are. And we will be spending some money, yes. Sorry, Elliot. The reception area, we're going to transform this as well, because at the moment it's just kind of blocking the way and it doesn't feel homely or like the fellas. Then we've got like the desks on this side. We're going to actually spruce this area up too and kind of make it a bit more compact. And then we're going to make this kind of the people area.
What, kind of like the upstairs bit now?
Yeah, exactly that. We want that to be separate, so it feels like, you can come in here and, it's a different vibe and a different atmosphere, and then you've got the actual office where you're actually sitting down and doing your bits and pieces. We're definitely going to keep this one. I think we may keep this, but there was also a potential we may make it into some sort of like breakout space. It's quite a big room, and people tend to have meetings individually. We may knock down the wall. We may not, that's expensive when they hear that. I don't know. I'm waiting for the plans to come back.
What we're trying to do is we're trying to replicate the formidable... Sorry, I'm just trying to direct the shot, so we're trying to recreate a formidable Ollie Steen opening setting shot. Before any scene plays through, we get a cool shot of something random in the office. And we're trying to find something to replicate that, so let's go.
Let's go be really artsy.
There's a lot of things going on up here, so there might be an opportunity for something quite cool and quirky.
So just for a little bit of context here, I'm actually working from home this week and I left the camera in Purdy's very capable hands. I needed a few setup shots just to get the edit finished, and I asked Purdy for some help. And well, this is what happens.
Jack! It's not really the style we're going for.
Why hold my dog like that?
Ollie is going to be fuming at you two.
We haven't done anything yet.
Dog. Fucking Dumb and Dumber.
Whoa!
Thank you.
Get that bullying on camera.
Everyone's getting these mullets.
No one's getting them. I ain't got a mullet.
Yeah? You left the back.
It's a mullet shape. Hey.
When do you think it will grow out of fashion?
I'm actually going to grow my hair out.
Can you still grow hair at your age?
Huh?
Can you still grow hair at your age?
Fuck me, this has gone downhill since Ollie's gone.
Hackney Bets is my betting venture company. Every season I have football bets with people, and then I collect at the end of the season. It's rare that I don't collect. This year I said Arsenal would win no trophy. I'm collecting from Cal, AFTV Robbie, Jack Brain. Said Man City wouldn't win the league, his own team. So I'm going to charge Cal now. Mr. Airy! I believe this man has been hiding from me.
Oh, I probably owe money, don't I?
It is Hackney Bets collection day.
How much?
£200.
Fuck, there's no way.
I've got it written down. You said
Listen.
£100 that Arsenal would win the league, and you had £100 that they would win any trophy at 2-1.
That's a good bet.
Anyone could have told you it's a bad bet.
That's a good bet.
It's a bad bet because it's lost, sir. There we go. Business done.
Can we get Ness to comment on him literally being in-house casino?
Don Robbie, if you're watching, a payment link's coming your way.
He's come to collect. That's my COO right there. If you are working with the fellas too, and you think that you don't owe us money, this man will be on your case.
I will collect.
Yeah.
In person.
As team lead, can you just get your editors under control, mate?
This is outrageous.
I'm quite enjoying it.
Just
to be
watch
fair.
him.
I don't want to watch this.
Stanley, look at the distraction that's going on here. This is crazy,
but they
man.
need to understand some level of Watford players.
Terrible. Yeah, we're watching Watford
years
versus QPR right now. Like, why are we watching this?
It's near the end of the day. I'll allow you 10 minutes of Georgian highlights in the qualifiers.
What is this?
Don't you have some work to be doing, mate?
If you look on my desk, all my work is done.
Oh,
So
is
I
this
think
it?
I'm allowed to.
It looks like you need more.
Right, turn it off now. Look at the drive. Come on. Look at that ball. Look at that ball. He's just passed it 3 yards. Back to work, boys.
The skill where he does it.
Well, I don't know. That's how to deal with the situation.
He said that Tom Cleverley was the best player at Watford, so I had to prove him wrong. So that's his fault, actually.
So if you guys don't know what we're talking about, we use something called Whoop. Every single month we have a leaderboard with everyone. You can do this with your friends. I've done it with a bunch of my mates as well when I was doing 75 hard. It's got leaderboards for like strain, recovery, there's just loads, and then your sleep there. So we've got those categories. You have to reach a certain score for the month average, and then you get put into the raffle for, I'm not gonna lie, some pretty sweet prizes.
They are
there.
pretty good.
Yeah.
So as you know by now, the entire office wear a Whoop band, so big up them. And each month, there are prizes on offer in 3 different categories. Strain,
The winner is Proddy.
sleep,
It's Liam. Yeah!
recovery.
JM Matson, where is he? Oh!
But wipe the slate clean, because the raffle is back for April. And this time, we're spinning the wheel.
Right, and we got the same prizes as last time.
We've got a £100 Gymshark voucher. We've got £120 spa day, and then £100 towards fitness classes.
First up on the Wheel of Fortune are 8 entries for strain.
I can't accept it. I've not worn my Whoop all month. Oh yeah!
I like you, Sam. That was close.
Recovery next, with Lewis looking to become a 2-time champion.
Who do I want to win here? Not Lewis, we can't have a Lewis repeat. What's it for?
This is spa day.
Spa day! Oh my god! Hey, spa day!
And lastly, sleep. Freezy's in with a chance here, and thankfully, no Lewis on this one.
Can I win, man? I've been in quite a few now. I ain't got no I need 100 quid to replace my phone. There we go.
You got so overexcited there.
What should I spend my £100 on? I get £100. What should I get?
The weird thing where you like shake it. Get your head out the gutter.
Why would I get one of those?
Forearm strength. No one does forearms that much.
I have something you can do for 4 hours.
Whoa!
I might spend £100 on something else, you know, Lou. You look pretty good doing that.
The plan is, he comes down, obviously I introduce him, he comes down the stairs. He's going to be doing the tattoos here. I've got a table set up from next door which he'll bring in, which actually you'll need to bring onto set. But yeah, that's all fine, that's all sorted. He's essentially going to come and set up next to the boys. So say for example Cal wants it done on his thigh, I imagine he'll bring his little table and just come and sit next to him and do it there. So that's how I imagine that goes.
Worst case scenario, what happens if they say no?
Well, that's on them because they're doing it on live stream. There's literally evidence of them.
Yeah.
Cal knows at some point it's going to happen because I floated the idea to him months ago. Chip's already got a few tattoos, so I can't see him minding. Yeah. And also, it's just content, isn't it? So. Should be good. So the boys and I had this decision to do a live podcast recording. Now, obviously, you guys know Cal and Chip don't really do live things. So the only time we've ever done a live performance or production is when we were in Australia. But those were kind of more piss-ups. But this is a live podcast recording. But I was trying to think, I was scratching my head and thinking, how could I make this episode, this live podcast special? And the penny dropped. Everyone has been asking for it, and everyone has been holding the boys to account from episode 9 when they made this bold and outrageous claim.
So if we go exclusive, we'll both get a fella's tattoo somewhere. No, on my body. It's not going to be on the visible parts.
No, of course not. But I like the way you've got it. I'd actually quite like it on the inside of my forearm.
And as we know, seasons 2 and 3 were exclusive on Spotify, which means the boys, they have to commit to the forfeit. They've got to honour their word. And this live podcast is the night that it happens. Everything's all set up for you in terms of next door. We've got the microphone all ready. Cool. So as I showed you yesterday, the orange chair. And then just, chat away with the lads and we're good to go.
I'm concerned how surprised they're going to be.
I think with how much I've kind of teased that something big's happening. I feel like they're not stupid. They would have clocked that they've never done this forfeit. So I'm excited.
Sick.
What better opportunity than to bring a very talented tattoo artist live onto the podcast? So we invited Tal Booker along. He's done all sorts of celebs. He's even done George Baggs' tattoos. And he's a really talented artist. And I've been following his work for a while now. So there is no better man suited for this job.
So I tattooed George Baggs a while back. I've tattooed him a few times. And he put me in touch with Cal. And Cal reached out to me. And we've been trying to get something done for probably a couple of months now, and it's never quite materialized. And last week he messaged me, and today's the day. So it's pretty much most of the things that one needs to do a tattoo, really. Got my machine, got some ink, some soap to kind of clean the area, and then the most important is the designs that the boys are going to choose, which is essentially just some variations of the word fellas in different sizes. Most people that have seen these have said that they like that one.
Do you think they're going to do it?
I hope so. Otherwise, this has been a big waste of time. So yeah, I hope so. We'll soon find out.
Well, it feels like some mad production or something's going on now.
Well, look how many different
Why are there so many people there?
It's the first fellas live
Damn, that's
podcast.
even more nerve-wracking. Yo, you're going to get nothing but silence from me, fellas. I'm going to be quiet as mouse as to not cancel the company.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Wait, lads, after the counter's done, give it a couple seconds because it fades out the music. Wait. As a producer, going live is one of the most anxiety-inducing experiences. Anything can happen, and there's not really a lot that you can do to manage the situation. But really looking forward to this, and let the chaos commence. Lads, can I just say, obviously, with this being the first ever live podcast, I thought today will be the day that we do something quite special.
Just like that? Bro, I can't believe that.
People keep telling us to get it on my knob, I'm not doing that.
I would hate to do that.
Part of the game. I had to do them. Game's a game.
If they've been made to get a tattoo live on air and they don't want to do it, they will not like me. And to be fair, we could be sat here. By the time you guys are watching this, I might have been sacked.